Nope. Someone hopped on and then hopped off. And is that you, Cactus, or is that someone I don't know? Okay, let's see. Basics. Planning. One sec, I'll let my cat out of the room. Come on, buddy. Get out. Hi, buddy. Now, if it's just you the entire time, that would be somewhat amusing. Let's see, planning. So you'll watch it after the fact? Okay, so we are going to create a Conlang of Minecraft villagers. We're going to create one basic premise. There we go. Conlang for Minecraft villagers. Creating Conlang for Minecraft villagers. We are going to have... Let's merge these. Yeah, well, I'm gonna post these live streams up afterwards. People getting into the stream now and seeing me talking to someone on my Discord. Anyway, basic premise. One Koine language for all villagers. And one dialect language, depends on how divergent I'm gonna make these. Hey, I have a second viewer now. Welcome. One dialect language per villager type. Villagers and pillagers included. And the second viewer left. Okay. Oh, and there's another second viewer. Make things to the power of 2 as much as possible. Hello, second viewer. If you have any ideas of what I should do with this Conlang, feel free to leave it in the chat, or if you watch this after I post it, in the comments as well. Make things to the power of 2 as much as possible, which includes 1, 2, 4, 8, no, not 12, 16, etc., etc. Oh, I'm wondering if For illagers and pillagers, we should do it offsets. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Anything but the power of 2 aside from 1 and 2. That would be interesting. Hello, hello. Is the chat not working, or are people just not typing in chat? Honestly, can't tell. Oh! Hello, Easy. Huh. Just saw your message. For duplication. Yeah, that'd actually be a pretty good idea. Be an easy way to get 2 powers of 2 at least. Reduplication. Put a question mark there. Is that how you pronounce your name? OZG? OZG? Duplication. Okay, so I guess I gotta actually figure out how many villager types there are. Minecraft villager types. Let's see. There are where can I find the villagers can be found in villages which spawn in several biomes as plains, snowy plains, savannas, deserts, taigas. That doesn't help. Yes, nasal vowels. Nasal vowels, and I'm assuming roticized vowels as well. Thanks for the catch me. Okay. Well, I guess that can show it. There's a desert, jungle, plains, savanna, snow, swamp, and taiga. So let me put it off to the side here. Villager types. Plains, desert, jungle. Desert, jungle. Plains, desert, jungle, savanna, snow, swamp. Savanna, snow, swamp. If I remember correctly, jungle and swamp villagers do not appear naturally in the game. So, maybe I can do something special with them. Jungle, swamp. Maybe, I don't know. And then the illager pillager group. Are they called illagers? All of them are illagers and pillagers separate and they have a shared name. I do not know. Illagers. Okay, so pillagers are part of the illagers. That makes sense. So Yeah. What do you guys think I should do? Should I have one Illager language, or should I split it up between the pillager groups and the ones living in the woodland mansions? Da, 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 da. Well, the main idea with the villages is to have one Koine language with a bunch of different dialects. So I'd assume they would be descended from the Proto. Oh, that'd be interesting. Apple, are you talking about having the Illager language being a different language entirely that's not part of the villager Koine group, I guess? Hello, Mazavan. If my voice sounds nasally, it's because I had a cold recently and I'm still recovering. Is there a chat delay? So, maybe the Illager language will be a very separate language. Well, if we're going by game theory lore, quite different, no? So we'd have, I guess the way it would be seen is proto-testificate becoming let's say, Illager and proto-villager, which becomes Koine with various dialects. Languages underneath. Which I think that would be pretty cool. Cool, I'm talking about creating a language for Minecraft. But I like that idea. I quite like that idea. So if you have any other ideas I should put in this planning thing, feel free to leave them in the chat or the comment section after I end this live stream. I think I will go on ahead and start with the phonology. Phonologie. Then all the nasals. Yes, definitely a labiodental nasal. Let's see. Well, you mentioning the uvular nasal, that reminded me of something I was actually thinking about. For phonotactics, we have base things of a vowel, a consonant vowel, a vowel consonant, and we don't have phonemic long vowels. Instead, they are just two consonants together like that. That way we can keep to the power of twos, which I'll just... Why is that a link? That should not be a link. No, stop that. Unlink, there we go. So... what was that? Labials, dentals, alveolars, palatals. The retroflex would come before palatal. Retroflex. Hello, Congress. It's weird for me to call you Congress when that's not your name on YouTube. Some languages distinguish different degrees of nasality and maybe the pillager language doesn't have nasality. Instead, it just has coda nasals. And so in the proto-villager and all the descendants, it became nasalized. Glottal? Yes, of course I'm going to have a glottal. So, that was my sister. She just came in to give me water. It also feels like it'd have a lot of nasals. Palatal. I'm just doing the thing from memory here up top, and then I'll get rid of columns and rows. Yes, very typical noise. Tell me if the volume for me is too loud. I can try turning it down. Uvular. Glottal. Do we want pharyngeals? No, I'll throw pharyngeals in there as well. Did I spell pharyngeals right? Yes. Huh. 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 Nasals. Stops. Affricates. Taps. Nope, that would be approximate. Taps. Lateral. God, I can never remember. Nope, that's International Phonetic Alphabet on Wikipedia. Always going to be your best friends in linguistics. Letters. So, plosive, fricative. Approximate, tap, flap, trill, lateral, fricative, approximate. Okay. So I think I'm just going to probably do one lateral and then trill. And then the vowels, high, mid, high. Actually, what I like to do for mid is just do that. Low, front, center, back. Oh God. Because it's so complicated? Nasalization. That's how you spell nasalization. Doing extra bonus damage against Apple's psyche. Yes, if we're doing nasalization, I'm doing the ogonek. I'm sorry, Congress, but Spanish can, Spanish with its tilde can just go away. I can't tell if Congress is still there or not. Lightly nasaled, heavily nasaled. So, versus, Ah, I never actually knew that. Oh God, I've been spending so much looking into Chinese and its various writing systems and phonology, and now it's here as well. It follows me everywhere. Nasalized alveolar tap. Well, I'm assuming we're going to have nasal spreading. Oh, planning. Nasal spreading. There. So, like what I sound right now. Is Korean losing? Oh, I guess Korean is losing its nasal consonants. De. Yeah. I always forget that. That is so weird to me. Vin blanc. Vin blanc. Okay, so. Obviously gonna have M. Oh, our phonology would also depend slightly on what type of grammar system we're having. Are we going mainly agglutinative, or are we gonna be mainly analytical with some other things thrown in? Or are we gonna go fully polysynthetic? As that will have a huge impact on the phonology we're able to have within our languages. Or maybe different dialects can have different degrees of it as well. So say the plains have more analyticality to it, or isolationism, than say the snow biomes. That could be cool, but then we still have to figure out the Khoi name, which, let's say, analytical. Mostly. There'll be other parts to it that aren't analytical, but the Koine, for the most part, will be analytical. So why would you Why isn't your thing showing up in the chat? Huh. Because Wiktionary is a great reference guide. Never source it, but it's a great reference guide and has a lot of sources in the down here that you can use to better point yourself and then also use to find other materials. It does, doesn't it? It really does. So, are we just gonna end up making another Chinese language? Could you imagine? So, nah. Should we do retroflexes or should we do palatals? Or should we do all? Gonna do velars, obviously. Da 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 da. Oh, you guys weren't meant to see that? Wrong screen. You really want the sound, the labiodental. If 2 other people agree with you, I will do the labial dental. Doesn't have to be soon, just before the next stream. So I will just, I meant to go over there. I will leave a slot open for labia. Apple will allow it. Okay, one more person and then I will include the labial dental. Oof. Colds suck, people. TD. That's PB. TDKG. That's 6. I want to add 2 more sounds in this row, I do believe. It could be 1 sound in one column and another sound in another, or 2 sounds in the same column. Well, we gotta get the glottal stop. What the hell? It won't let me type the glottal stop. Okay, glottal stop. Copy. Paste. So, 1 more stop sound. Let's say, ba, ba, ba. Well, let's wait till we figure out if we're doing the labiodental nasal or not. Because if I will, I'll also do a voiced or an unvoiced labiodental stop, which is this thing. So fricatives, I feel like I gotta get huh in there. It's gonna be very breathy, so maybe also a h sound. T? Well, k also doesn't sound very villager. To be fair, the villagers only make her, that one syllable. So I think we're gonna have to break away from the sounds they make in the game. Ta 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 ta. I should probably do that. This is insert Koine phonology. Ma na nga pa ba ta da ka ga. Now that you mentioned that, it doesn't seem very villager. Yeah, that T does. K, t, t, t. I am not planning on making it completely cursed. Like, I still want to try to make it a functional language. I'm just not going to be tied to the rules of naturalism. Because, let's be honest, in a world of floating rocks, I don't think naturalism is a very big concern. So... So, yeah, I want another... fricatives. So we have two fricatives. We could end with that and just not have an S. Or we could add an S and an F. S and F. And that way we have 4 fricatives on this row. Or maybe instead of an F, maybe instead of an S, I have an H. And these sounds could be palatalized to make the ch, sh, and so on. Though not having an S feels weird. Okay, this fricative row is actually pretty cursed. Da, da, da. Any idea what our last stop should be? Or if we should get rid of T in general and add 2 more stops? Or I could get rid of TD entirely, get rid of P, and just have 4. Oh, that is weird to look at. That also works. I quite like the idea of having voicing, or should I do voicing, aspirate, and no, but then I have to go up to 16 consonants in that row. Unless I'm gonna bend my own rules here a bit, but I could go the a subcontinent route and have... Oh, remind me later. P and more. Have those things as well. Ew. Herng. Herng. Wait, what's your username? It's kind of small because it's on... Because my second screen is kind of small at the moment, but that is... That is a funky looking character. Wait, is that a character? I thought that was only a component form. Oh. Miss Mountain Beast with long vertebral column, or legless insect. Also used in Xie, a goat-like, sheep-like, or ox-like beast with one horn. Fascinating. Can't really say anything against it though, because a friend of friend of mine gave me... That's not going to show up in Japanese. Two. I haven't typed this name in a while. Actually, To Jaku. A Japanese friend of mine gave me that as a nickname, which is rabbit and the word for sparrow, except it's pronounced Tosjaku, it's Tosaku. You don't think such a Unicode character exists? Well, we can check that. Z-tools. Highlight that. Compose there, and then get your last... Because I was an early adopter of Vector 2022. And yeah, that's not a character in Unicode, that is a character in the Kage engine, but there is this form, which is the combining form. Yep, not in Unicode. Do you have a problem with Vector 2022? Actually, I do hate this thing here. I left a note saying it should be gone. But otherwise, I much prefer Vector because it's just much cleaner look. Okay, let's get rid of those. Back to language creation. You know what? I will, just for you, Kat Mitzberg, create a character in my attempt at creating a universal standard for Chinese characters. It'll me and you, but it'll be a character. At least in my font. What was the website? It is z.tools. It is a website a friend of mine showed me. And it is great because it doesn't just... there we go. It doesn't just show you if a character is a character or not, but it has little definitions down below. Shows you related characters, shows you pronunciations in some of the different languages, like Vietnamese, Japanese, so on and so forth. Shows you reconstructions, rhymes, like the rhyme book up here. Shows you the different dialects of like Mandarin and how it's pronounced in the Jin languages, the Wu languages, Min, so on and so forth. A little blurb down here that I think describes the etymology of it. Other characters. Shows you different calligraphic forms of many characters, including the grass script, which is great. It also shows you the official Unicode standards for each character. So like here, this little part right here shows you the Chinese standard of the character, Hong Kong, so on and so forth. It's also where I learned that this isn't considered a simplification in the Chinese standard for whatever reason. It's still a simplified character, this form of the character, but some distinctions that we would consider simplified versus traditional aren't official, because the Chinese simplification scheme does not pair it against a traditional character for some reason. If any of you understood what I was saying, congratulations, you're a nerd. Anyway, so what do people say? Do we want the labiodental nasal? You and me both. Okay. I will be ending the stream in 17 minutes. Today was mostly a planning, getting started, as well as test, making sure everything runs correctly stream. So, someone mentioned a nasalized. Oh, you're gonna have to take that up with OCG then. He is very adamant that we need a labiodental nasal. Ma? 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 Someone said a nasalized. God, I have to go back to this site again. No, missed it. There we go. Let's do ara. So I guess we are doing a labiodental nasal. So that's 4 up there. 4, 4, 4, 1. I know that doesn't follow the schema I was doing, but so be it. 4 there. 1 there. Yes, let's have approximates. And then we can nasalize these approximates through nasal spreading. And a lateral? Let's see how many this is. Hey, that's 16 spaces filled. That is quite amusing. So, let me just move this vowel table over here. And then don't have any dentals aside from the labiodental. We don't have any retroflexes or uvulars. Well, aside from this here and this here, which are pretty stark outliers, yeah, it's not that cursed of a phonology. Seems like something you would find in the Asian subcontinent. And now, actually, you know what? I will stay on until we finish with the vowels. Because I don't want to stop in the middle of creating vowels. So obviously E, U, and Ah. Should we have, but that'd be 3 vowels I'd want. That would be weird. The 3 vowel system would work great for the pillagers, as they are not going by base 2. But not for villagers, so maybe... Nope, that's not supposed to happen. That's a 4 vowel system. E, U, ah. Back and low vowels do seem fitting to me. But I do want at least one front vowel. So maybe... Or maybe, because we're not... E... Where's my... We could have some sort of harmony. How about the what? I can't see whatever you were recommending me do there. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe the high vowels are allophonic with something. So maybe the more back you go, the more you'd pronounce it with this, but the more front you go, you pronounce it with that. Oh, the front vowel will be highly allophonic. Yeah. Or maybe we could do what that one theory about Chinese phonology where we have the... Oh, why do I keep doing that? Zoom out. Why aren't I zooming out? View, zoom out. Schwar. It highlighted my name. I thought you were like saying, hey, how about you do this, Schwar? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Well, yes, I'm gonna have rhoticization, rhoticized vowels. So all the vowels will either get be oral, rhoticized, nasalized, or both. Yeah, the two vowel analysis. You know what I'm talking about. So, and then when it's followed by I, it becomes E. And then we just have two base vowels in our language. And then we just get where is the rhotic mark? Do you guys say rhotic or rhotic? Yes, vertical vowel system. Very strong. I am growing big muscles. I am getting stronger. There's a vowel, rhoticized mark. So we'd have Oh, whoops. No wonder that looked so wrong. Why? Yeah, that happened to me before. So we'd have R. And R. Okay. I don't know where. For some reason, I pronounce it as rhotic. As time's been going on, I've been saying rhotic more and more often, but still say rhotic most of the time. So, oral. Should I have it be Should I have a schwa, or should I actually do that sound? The and then just get rid of the mid-range entirely. Ooh. Well, I figured ooh, which is a back unrounded well, that's how I see it at least, would work as an allophonic variation. Oral, rhotic, nasal, rhotic, nasal, and then well, I could have it be allophonic between and oo. Ooh, I feel like would definitely be more, because if you look at the table here, I know the vowel table isn't that great, but ooh is a back vowel, especially to me. If you're wondering why it's a back vowel to me, it's because I learned Japanese. Or tried to. But that's a back vowel to me. So it'd probably just be part of the allophonic variation of going back and forth anyways. There we go, and then is there Alt right shift RR? Wait. Alt shift Alt right. Whoops. It's not letting me click it. And then R. Actually, does that still have the dot? Okay, got rid of the dot. And then oh god, that's gonna look hideous. Let's zoom in. Ew. Yeah, that is. When I first learned all the variations of that, I was like, okay, I hear it as ooh. I will close my mouth slightly, but then I'll just leave it at that. That is, oh my gosh, that is a mess. How is that such a mess? It's because there's already a... Okay, get rid of that. Do that. Get rid of that. I'll just type a simple R. Let me make these bigger for you guys. Oh my god, I am currently doing the research for Vietnamese writing, the history of Vietnamese writing from Chu Nom to Guoc Chu. Is it Guoc Chu? I can never remember if it's Guoc Nom or Guoc Chu. Chu Guoc Ngu. Ngu? Yeah, Vietnamese writing is a beautiful mess, whether it be with Chinese characters or with the Latin alphabet, which struggles hilariously to contain the differences between the various Vietnamese dialects and languages. And I think someone mentioned earlier doing a tonal system as well, since if we're going analytical with a language, we might as well go full isolating like Chinese and get a tonal system. Or should we have a pitch accent system instead? Well, that is actually 1 hour, so I think I will be ending the stream here. I will be posting the stream right afterwards, so for people who want to watch. Leave a comment below if you want a tonal system like Japanese, like Chinese, a pitch accent system like Japanese, or a tonal system like African languages. Well, see you guys next Monday. Yes, I think I'll be streaming this either Mondays or Wednesdays. Anyway, see you then.